soul music, my soul music, my soul.
Hello, beautiful people. It's Robyn Thomas here with Resemble Me by Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, this video is going to be a breakdown on kinky natural hair for a closure sew-in, wig, or crochet braids. This specific breakdown is actually for the client. So, y'all, she is 13 years old and she is a braider. So she right now just braids her own hair, braids her little sister hair, sometimes her older sisters, but she does her hair all the time. And so I braided her mom's hair a few months back. Her mom still has her braids in. She's shooting for 3 months. And she was like, hey, my daughter is trying this new style. So she's actually going to try a closure sew-in for the first time. But she wanted to make sure that she started off with a very nice and good and clean, healthy foundation, flat, long-lasting foundation before she tried something new. So I did the first part of her install and she finished the rest. Okay, so it's for a closure sew-in that she's going to be doing. Again, this braid down can be used for many things, as stated in the beginning. So she has some really beautifully nice kinky hair, and I was really excited to do this for her. She was the sweetest client, and I can tell she was ready. Like she was ready to get her braid down so that she can go. When we were done, one of her older sister picked her up, and I heard them from the car. She was like, "Oh, it's cute." She was like, "I know, right?" So I was really excited that she was pleased with the foundation, and I hope that her install, and I know her install came out very beautiful. So I'm just starting with my braid down with all of my clients, or with any natural hairstyle. I always start by cleaning my client's hair. So for her, she doesn't necessarily have any scalp problems like that, like no itchiness, but it's always best to start with a cleansing shampoo. So I started with the Design Essentials Oat Protein and Henna. And I know you see me like pumping a lot, but I'm only putting a little bit in my hands so that I can be sure to get it all over her scalp in different areas, especially when you have like super kinky hair. And cleansing shampoos aren't as sooty as moisturizing shampoos, so I like to make sure I'm placing it everywhere, and then sometimes I'll use a little extra water if needed, to make sure I'm going to get a nice scrub and clean. And of course, as you can see, this part is sped up, but my wash process probably takes about, depending on the client and their hair, 15 to 25 minutes. 25 is if a client has a ton of natural hair, or like it's hard to penetrate because of the density. So after that, I'm going to go in with the moisturizing shampoo, which is Design Essentials Avocado and Almond Deep Cleansing Moisturizing. That's a super long title. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But shampoo. And this one I don't need to use a lot at all because it suds up very well. And as you can see, I'm able to actually rake through her hair, her really kinky hair, with this shampoo, meaning that they don't lie when they say it's detangling, because you can detangle the hair with the shampoo. And I tend to do that with most of my clients. So yeah, I'm just going to finish her wash day, and I'm going to come back because I want to review a product that I've been using on some of my clients that I absolutely have fallen in love with. Actually, no. So before I go, I am doing the Roots hot oil treatment for her hair. She's about to go into an install. We all know we don't want like so much oil necessarily on our hair when we have those closures in, especially a sew-in, but especially those closures, because you don't want the closure to be all like greasy and all of that stuff. So the hot oil treatment going through her scalp and penetrating her scalp is really going to be beneficial for her, especially like starting off for her process of having her hair totally closed with the sew-in and stuff like that. So I put it all over the scalp, and I put it all over her hair strands to make sure she's gonna start off with a lot of good moisture. Okay, so you can find this along with all of my other products online at resemblemebyrobyn.com/shop. In the description box, there's always a link for you to press so you can be directly directed to it. So yeah, it's a really good product. And I wanted to make sure I see her under the dryer for 30 minutes as a hot oil treatment to make sure that her hair is nice and penetrated.
Pure soul music, my soul music, my soul music, my soul music.
Okay, so I'm going to be using EclecticVibez on Instagram. She is one of my favorite natural hairdressers. She's based in Houston, and she just loves curly hair. And so she has this brush. Please forgive me if you see this and I'm not pronouncing it right. Curlchitect is what I think is how you pronounce it. Curlchitect is what I think it is. I have not seen a video of her pronouncing it, if she has. Or it says, yeah, I think it is. When I was looking at the little, like how to pronounce it, I think I was saying it right. And so it's a detangling brush. It has great grip on the back. I have 3 of them actually, and I'm really just showing you this one because it's brand new. So it has great grip on the back. It has 2 tiers of bristles. So half of them are long and then half of them are short. And all I do is put on hers, I did all of my leave-ins as you've seen, and then I just go through and detangle. When I say if you take your time, this thing glides through your hair. You know, if you have bad ends or like you need a trim or something like that, of course it's going to be you're going to have to put a little more work, a little more back into it, but her ends weren't too bad. And so I just really like it, and the clients that I've used it on, they really like it. I needed something more than the wide tooth comb I was using. It was working really well. I mean, I've been using it forever, but with some textures and some densities, I just felt like I would have to, like blow drying it out, I would have to kind of go back in with the after I've detangled it and twisted it up. Whenever I untwisted it for the blow dry portion, I would kind of have to go back in to make sure I really did get those kinks and stuff out. So I have my detangle time has gone down a lot while using this detangling brush. I've used it for, the blowouts. I use it for detangling hair, and with like the mousse to set it for a 2-strand twist. So yeah, I really, so I have 2 black ones. She has 2 colors, this one, the one I'm using, and the one that I showed you. And so I have 2 blacks. I got 2 at the shop, so I have this one and the other one at the shop, and then I have 1 at my house for myself. And so I really love this. Again, her name is EclecticVibez. She is the Fro Whisperer on Instagram, okay? Eclectic, I think .vibes with a Z. It's a very popular page, so I feel like when you type it in, you should be able to find it like very quickly. And yeah, I really love. I mean, I have not picked up my wide tooth comb since I've gotten this in, and it's probably been a little over a month at this point, and I absolutely love this detangling brush. It works well in all sections. I always make sure to use or to detangle manageable sections. So depending on the density of the client's hair, and is how big a section might be. Her sections are like the normal sections that I detangle the hair in, and like you see, like I'm starting from the beginning and I'm showing you I'm able to go through really well. If you have problem ends, like I said, you're going to want to make sure you get those ends detangled well before going from the root to the tip of the hair, so that you make sure you're not putting too much tension on the client's scalp and doing too much pulling, because you're trying to really get through those ends coming from the scalp or the roots to the tips. Of course, you always want to detangle from the tips to the roots. So I'll start at the bottom. But once I see that I'm not really going to have a problem because of the ends of the client's hair, I just start detangling from the top, and y'all, I love it.
soul music, my soul music, my soul music, my soul music.
Here I'm just showing you her scalp. It is nice and clean, and you kind of can't really see it. Well, kind of you can see it, but excuse me, her scalp is very moisturized. If you can see on my hand, that's the oil that's like kind of been left behind from when we did the hot oil treatment. So that is what you want from the hot oil treatment. Even though I washed it out, I washed out like all of the excess that could just be like too much and just like weigh her hair down from the oil. So it's a really good product to use if you're looking for something to where as you need a little bit more moisture, you're trying to make sure that your hair is very ready for your protective style, or even just your wash day. It's good anytime you have your wash day. If I'm being honest, it's a really good way to make sure that moisture is distributed and kept into the hair. All right, she showed me a picture of exactly how she wants her hair braided down, so I'm about to start her braid down process, and I'm just going to let you all watch and enjoy. I hope you like the video. To me, this is like was it ASMR or ASMR? My son keeps on trying to get my attention right now. So I'm going to let y'all finish watching this video, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I see you beautiful people next time. Peace and blessings.
soul music, my soul music, my soul music, my soul music. my soul music, my soul music. soul music, my soul music, my soul music. my soul music, my soul music. Soul music, my soul music, my soul music, my soul music.